Developing tonight, the partial government shutdown is raising concern about maritime safety in San Francisco Bay. The problem, some of the people who guide vessels like passenger ferries, tour boats, cargo ships are missing paychecks right now. KRON 4's Lindsay Ford reports.
Many essential workers within the U.S. Department of Homeland Security are still on the job without pay, sparking concerns about security not just at airports, but also about safety on the waters of the San Francisco Bay. These concerns come as the partial government shutdown continues. The shutdown's length depends on when Congress can come to an agreement over DHS funding. Democrats want to reform DHS and Border Patrol in the wake of the deadly incidents involving ICE agents and civilians. Republicans have rejected their proposals so far.
These VTS operators are the eyes in the sky watching over them.
Scott Humphrey, executive director of the Marine Exchange of the San Francisco Bay region, previously spent 30 years working in the United States Coast Guard vessel traffic service on Yerba Buena Island. On Sunday, Humphrey told KRON 4 that he and other harbor safety leaders believe the federal government shutdown is encroaching on maritime safety. They say they're especially concerned about the 35 vessel traffic service workers who continue to monitor ship traffic in San Francisco Bay, but are currently working without pay.
There have been no mistakes that I know of, but it's just common sense that if folks are working 12 hours a day and driving to and from work, and they've got kids and families, that not being paid is probably impacting their concentration.
In places like San Francisco Bay, VTS workers help guide large cargo ships, tankers, ferries, and other vessels through narrow channels and heavy traffic, much like air traffic controllers for the water.
For ships, it's even more important, because if a ship gets past a point of no return and surprise, there's another ship coming toward them, it can be a really dangerous situation. That does not happen because of these pilots and because of the VTS operators.
Maritime transportation is critical to agriculture.
Many don't know this, but Hawaii, Guam, they get their provisions from our Port of Oakland. If the Port of Oakland can't send out ships, Hawaii and Guam don't get the provisions for their day-to-day life, the Walmarts, the Targets.
Emeryville resident Michelle Clinton says she hopes the shutdown gets resolved as soon as possible.
First of all, I think it's ridiculous. Nobody wants to work without pay. So I just think they need to start focusing on working together, and he wants to make the country great. Well, we need to start at the top where he is.
The woman shown here watching the 4 computer monitors is a vessel support operator, coordinating ship movements entering and leaving ports. Reporting in Emeryville, Lindsay Ford, KRON 4 News.